If you were given a box with everything you ever lost inside, what's the first thing you'd look for, and why? Of all the things I've lost in life, I miss my mind the most. Ozzy Osbourne serial killer. That was my thought, too. Especially since I just watched my annual required viewing. The teddy bear my mom gave me, that she got as a baby, let a friend borrow it when they were sad and it suddenly disappeared when our friendship drifted apart. Still feel guilty. Things like that. I've tried to replace. Our grandmother sewed, quilted and embroidered for us as children. We were a big bunch and used the things she made. Cousins who were only children put their things away. So when I thrift shop I'm always thrilled to say I'm rescuing items that have been donated. Probably when cleaning out their deceased parents' and grandparents' homes. My little plastic butterfly with wheels. I got it sometime in very early childhood. It was white with green wings, orange belly, black wheels, and pink eyes. It was my fidget toy long before fidget toys were invented, and I'm positive my ex-husband threw it away to F with my head. I can still feel the way it rolled so smooth in my hand. Back and forth. Back and forth. So soothing. It's been 30 years, and I'd still give anything to have that little dude back. Eater, after commenting, I thought I may as well search eBay again. I've looked so many times and always come up empty. There was no reason to think today would be different. But guess who has a beauty butterfly coming their way? I found one. Finally. Thanks op. Congrats. Old letters from friends. It would be nice to read them again and remember past moments. Take it from a guy who saves all the messages since day one. It feels like emptiness. No emotions. No sounds. No feelings. Purely like an abandoned 200-year-old house, then you realize the other side doesn't even remember. Whoa. My son. I'm sorry. My hair. Have you looked on your ass? That's where mine moved to. And in your nose. Yup. Definitely nose. I swear I forget to trim my nose hairs for 1 week. And suddenly it looks like I stuck a brush up there. My childhood. Love it. Those were the golden days. My husband. My son and my mom. I miss them immensely. Some days I can't breathe. Jesus, that's a lot of pain. I hope on everything that you'll get to meet them again someday. The only thing left in Pandora's box was hope. I feel like that would also be in my box of lost things, and I'd be glad to get reacquainted with it. Damn, that hit deep. FRFR. Hope's definition: one of those things op doesn't realize they've lost until it's gone. Would be wild to find it again in a box like that. The Polly Pocket charm of my bracelet. I cried when I lost it at a friend's party. I was 6/7, so nearly 30 years ago. My happiness and joy. This wasn't meant to be clever. I really do miss it and feel even more sad when I know I should feel it and it's just not there. What's this small, simple thing you used to enjoy? My cat. I miss him so much. Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of too. My older half sister is a bee, and when we were still in contact she'd always go out of her way to get me a gift I wouldn't like for Christmas, knowing that she'd have an excuse to start a fight. One time, a few months before, the battery from my laptop mysteriously disappeared. She kept saying, "Just wait until you see what I got you," in a weirdly sinister voice, and I know she took it. Well, it turns out that using a laptop without the battery but keeping it plugged in bricks it. Or at least it did with the model I had at the time. It broke, and come Christmas time this amazing gift turned out to be 2 plain white t-shirts. First thing I'd look for is the laptop battery, not because I think it'd be there, but because I want to confirm that I was right. Secondly, I'd look for all my older gen games and their cases. They sell for a mint these days. My papa. I lost his mini urn while moving 7 years ago. I have not told my family, lol. I can imagine that'd be an awkward confession her, so I lost dad. Apostrophe. My daughter. Same. My first D20. Played D&D for 18 years and still going. Still what that F die. I got my first D20 Christmas 30 years ago, a sparkly magenta one. Over the years I somehow acquired another of the same style, and subsequently lost one of them. So, I / might still have my original one. My parents' wedding bands. My dad had them interlocked after mom passed and wore them on a chain. I inherited them and they disappeared during a cross-country move. I was in my early 20s and now I make a stays with me box and bag for the most important or cherished items when things have to be moved. A ring my mother gave me right before she died. She was in hospice at home and lots of people were visiting. It just vanished. I'm convinced it might have been stolen. Actually, scratch that. It would just be my mom. I want her back. The first photo of me and my husband. My sister stole it. The photo or the husband? The photo. She's a klepto. My innocence. I miss only seeing the good in everything and everyone. But life is hard and people make shitty decisions more often than not. I actually don't miss seeing the good in everyone. Got rid of so many toxic people once I got rid of that. I'm better off for it. I lost my happiness a long time ago. Who doesn't wanna be happy? My virginity. Could not consent the first few times. After that, didn't even care to consent cause it didn't matter, was gonna happen anyways. Went abstinent for almost years in my 20s during healing and growth. My body deserves that. My mind deserves it. And my heart and soul deserves it. It's not even the innocence. It's the choice to choose what I would give if I could live out of these waters. Just because most people define losing their virginity as the first time a P went in a V doesn't mean it has to be absolute. Honestly, losing your virginity should be the first experience with someone that you share a caring relationship with. So consider what happened previously as a sexual assault that it was, and say that you lost your virginity to the first person you really cared about, that you went all the way with enthusiastic consent. You would never hear anyone say my first vacation out of state was when I was thrown in a trunk and kidnapped. My old Girl Guide sash. It had a pin from my mother on it, and it is one of the few things I truly regret losing. A ring I lost years ago. My father lent me a couple to go get them appraised, and when I gave them back there was one of the good ones missing. He even let me know that he searched my room while I was gone. It's not even for the ring value. I just wish I knew where it ended up. At what point did I lose it? My engagement ring. My husband's bag was stolen on our way to the airport for the trip he was proposing to me on. He had to propose with a fake ring, and we never got the original ring back. My late boyfriend and the first letter he ever sent me. I haven't been able to find it since he passed, and I wish I could read those words again. My damn hairbrush, cause I don't want to buy a new one to brush my hair properly. That thingy bob I lent in 1973 to what's his face, who said they gave it back, but I've not got it. My health. I was once super fit, lean, strong. Now my world is incredibly small and filled with pain every day. Couple of the drugs cause weight gain and I can't walk more than rugby field before I start tripping and falling. I want the old me. I hear you on that. At first look for my patience. It seems to vanish faster than anything else, and I miss it terribly. Serenity now.